our shoulder chronic phase exercises for closed kinetic chain. So we're starting with what we call an incline push-up. So it's reverse when you're talking about push-up versus bench press. So this will be your incline push-up because my body's on an incline. Incline push-up, flat push-up is on the floor, and then a decline push-up would be with your body at a decline. However, this is opposite to a bench press, where when you do a bench press and you do that same motion sitting, we would call this an incline bench press. And then when your head is deep down and you're pushing up, we would call that a decline bench press. So basically when you talk about push up and a bench press, you flip the two. Next, we're gonna do our serratus star exercises. We'll hit it from an angle here. So serratus stars, we have out, three-way, and a clock. So you're gonna have your hands through the band or just hold the band. Either way, I like the CLX band so you can put your hands through the loops. You're gonna get them out of the way. You're gonna go with that good posture, not letting them do this or letting them do this and overextending their cervical spine as well. You're gonna go here, and so your serratus going out would look like this. Serratus star is just up, out, over, out, down, and then you switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or some people call it a clock, same thing. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, etc. Is your serratus clock. Next is the ER wall slide. So this one is an isometric external rotation. You put the tension on the band for external rotation. You push into the wall as you go up with thoracic extension and scapular upward rotation as well as protraction. And then you come back down, trying to keep the neck in as much neutral posture as you can for serratus ER wall slide. Next, we have the high suspension bridge. This we saw in lower extremity also. So you're gonna have your legs on the ball, arms back, and you can see there's a perfect setup where this is the position we don't want the shoulder blade, with the scap all the way elevated, internally rotated, so we can strengthen the muscles. You can even just have them sit kind of in this position. Start them out doing these exercises would be a good way to get the right motion and progress in. Once they get to that position and press in, then you can have them lift their butt up, or you can have them do their elbow bent and do a tricep dip in this position, or you can just work the scap, or you could go into like the position we talked about for hip and do an actual bridge. Next is going to be your plank with a row. So the plank with a row is going to look like this. So you take the band and your plank position. You could do a high plank, would be on your hands, and then you pull, or a low plank, and then you pull. Or you can do the same idea technique here, a high plank with a roll this way, or a low plank with a roll this way. And then we have, last one is the Bosu tennis ball slide, or I have a lacrosse ball here. Ball on the Bosu, and then the goal is to maintain, easier said than done, maintain the ball on the Bosu. You can try different patterns. I'll do circular motions, but the idea is to get that closed connect chain through their scap.